Hello YouTube and fellow comic book aficionados. Today I have with me the recently released Batman Eternal Omnibus, written by Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV, and illustrated by a host of artists including the amazing Jason Fabok. This book was released, I don't know if it was concurrently with Scott Snyder's main Batman run or if it started somewhat after that. I never read it in singles. I picked up the 3 trade paperbacks that they had released prior to this omnibus. The basic gist of this story is that Commissioner Gordon is framed for a pretty horrific crime that he obviously did not commit, and is relieved of his position as Commissioner of Police and put in prison. And Batman, with the help of the Bat family, have to try to solve the mystery of who actually framed Gordon. And it delves further deeper and further into Batman mythos, and they bring back a certain fan favorite villain, who I will not spoil who it is, but yeah, they bring a whole host of characters in on this story. I believe it's 52 issues. It was released weekly, and all 52 issues are collected here with, I think, one annual. I could be wrong here, but we'll take a look in a second. But yeah, here is the front cover of the dust jacket. Amazing artwork by Jason Fabok. Spine. And the back. See, it wasn't a spoiler. It's on the back of the book. Alright. There is the price tag, $125 US. I did not pay that. Got it on In Stock Trades the week it came out. So I think right now it's about $72 on that site. So yeah, let's get the dust jacket off and take a look at the book. Alright, you get this really awesome wraparound cover on the actual hardcover itself, with the entirety of the Bat family. Oh, look at that. Even talons over there. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous art. But flip this around and we'll take a look inside. Alright, let's get in here. I think this book sits at around 1,200 pages. You can pause that and you can see all the different creators that were involved with making this book. And an introduction by James Tynion IV. And you dive right in. So I'm going to try to avoid spoilers as much as I can, but I'll just flip through here real brief. Let you see some, there's some Jason Fabok artwork. That man is so talented. Very Jim Lee-esque in his style. So some people complain that that overall story in this book is not the greatest, and I'd have to agree with them. Honestly, it has been a while since I've read this. I can't remember a good chunk of the details from it. I just remember the main outline, and I remember how it ends. But yeah, it was not the best Batman book that was being released at the time. But it still is a Batman book, and definitely one I had to get, put on the shelf, add to my collection. I think it is still good enough to warrant buying this book, especially if you are a huge Batman fan like myself. Alright, I'm taking a look at the spine right now. As you can tell, there is a slight eye hole, and you can see that it is a sewn binding. However, for some reason, this book is much tighter than some of the last ones from DC have been. I don't know why. I mean, I just need to work the spine a little bit more to get it relaxed. But yeah, as you can see, that eye hole it's there, but it's barely there. So you might have a little bit of gutter loss in some pages, unfortunately. And of course, you get to the either end, and it will want to shut on you. So, not the best binding we've seen recently, but definitely not the worst either. So, yeah. A few new characters introduced in this series as well. Again, won't tell you who. This is the one issue I think I think it's an annual, I believe. So, let's get to the bonus content. Got a cover here. You get some character study development pages. Some sketches. Character list, organized crime in Gotham. There you have it. Batman Eternal Omnibus by Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV. You might want to pick up the trade paperbacks. There's 3 of them. If you're unsure if you would like the story, because $75 is a lot to drop on a book to only find out that you absolutely hated it. And I do know that some people really did not care for this book at all. Again, I am a huge fan of Batman, so of course this was a given for me. And I'm going to reread this pretty soon, refresh my memory. But again, if you're unsure, there are 3 relatively cheap trades that you can pick up to get the whole story. But yeah, I'm really happy with this purchase. Like I said, it looks really good on the Batman bookshelf. So now we really need a Batman and Robin Eternal Omnibus to go right next to this one. I think that those 2 would look absolutely stunning on the shelf together. But that's wishful thinking on my part. But that is the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, do that whole thing. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.